Hi guys, Bleach chapter 5:17 is looking good. I have a lot to say about this chapter and I have a lot of predictions. Page number 1, the Zero Division is here, and they seem very self-glorified, and on the other hand, they seem to be very hated by the Gotei 13. They seem to be very annoyed at them being there. So they arrive on the scene, and they're treating the Gotei 13 like a bunch of little kids, and it could just be that they're ashamed that the Zero Division had to show up. They're feeling like they failed, more or less. Hirako makes a sort of rude comment. He says, this is different from what he was expecting. He's probably expecting some cool, crazy looking, awesome, super Eisen-like heroes to step out of there, and then he sees this. So he gets a painful slap in the head by the one with the circles on her face, on her cheeks. They say, I don't know which site you're reading on, but manga here, her name is King of Cereals, Kokuo, and I don't know if that's a guy or a woman. Maybe it's a guy, but I really thought that was a woman. But it happens. So Hirako says, "Oh, you're Kiro-chan. Obviously, they know each other way back when. She or he has probably gotten really big from the time he or she joined the Zero Division. So he obviously didn't recognize her." And Unohana gets greeted by the guy with the crazy Elvis updo. It's so fiction-like. I think it almost belongs in One Piece in terms of the length and the characteristic of that hairdo. So he greets Unohana, and she's very annoyed at his presence. And he was her tutor, it seems, and he's really just looking down on her, and you could tell she's very bothered by this. They seem to have a very rough relationship. The other guy, the bald guy with the beard, he greets them as well. It's been a long time, blah, 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 blah. And he pulls Elvis away from Unohana. He was starting to get a little on a serious note with her. They seem to have, again, a really rough relationship. So Kyoraku steps out and he says, the members of the Zero Division haven't really changed. And he seems to be very serious with the Zero Division, almost enemy-like. Like he looks even more upset with them than he is with Eisen, which is kind of interesting. And he wants to know what reason they came for. And you hardly see Kyoraku so serious. And yeah, he's there. He's serious. So the bald guy sees Ichigo and he asks him, are you really Ichigo Kurosaki? And everyone knows, when manga characters ask this, they already know it's the person. So they've come this time to rebuild the 13th Division, and he says, first of all, Ichigo, we're taking you to the palace, which I kind of saw this happening. He's a Quincy, he's a Shinigami, he's all mixed up in there, so they're gonna see him. He's a pretty special case. Next page, Sufang just says what we're all thinking. They just came after the whole destruction is over. If you're so strong, why would you come when everything is done? Why didn't you come when the attacker was here? Anyway, Elvis still explains to Suifang that they're there to protect the king. And by protecting the king, they therefore protect Soul Society. So he tells her, Gotei means just that. And Suifang looks really pissed at this guy. This guy seems like a major pain in the ass, and I'm just gonna commit to that. He's gonna be a pain in the ass for forever. It just seems like his personality. The bald guy then gives him a fist to the head, and their relationship, it seems like he's the guy on top, or he's the one who is the moderator of the group. And they rounded up all of the people in Soul Society that needed advanced treatment, and all they need is Ichigo, of course. And the ones that they rounded up are Byakuya, Renji, and Rukia. All of the ones that were very, very badly hurt and in the war. And Unohana is kind of upset, they're taking away these patients. She's working so hard. And the pain in the ass comes back. The Elvis guy, he tells her she can't heal them, blah, blah, blah. And really, he's starting to piss me off. I can understand why she's feeling this way. And Unohana seems to be really getting out of personality with this guy. She seems to be reaching a place, we don't really see her getting mad, so it'll be different. And Kurosuchi finds them there, and apparently he knows the girl who carries the orbs and whatnot, and she seems to have some interesting powers. She broke into his laboratory without having the key and got Ichigo's Tensa Zangetsu. So she seems to be one of the powers that I really, really want to see in a fight, and I really want to get an idea of her powers. It looks she looks like a very interesting character. And even Kurosuchi, not even Kurosuchi, but he just got there and he's already pissed with these guys. So these guys seem to be very hated by the Gotei 13. And Ichigo asks them, why are you taking me? My wounds are fine. I can heal here. And the ball guy says, oh, the reason we're taking you is different. And of course it's different. This guy's the Quincy Shinigami Fullbringer. Like he's all of the above. So of course these people want to do something with him. Maybe give him a power up. Who knows? Train him there or keep him there. I don't know why. And then in comes a transmission, and it says, "Hello. I'm so glad. Nice timing. You guys seem to be all together." And of course, it's from Urahara in Hueco because they did say it's coming from Hueco, so it's from Urahara, most likely. Anyway, this chapter of Bleach was pretty interesting. A lot to think about and a lot to predict on in the next chapter, because it ended on that note where anything can happen from there. And we're obviously going to get a lot of information in the next chapter. If it is Urahara calling from Hueco, we're going to understand a lot by the next chapter. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and comment. Bye.